Hello there everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft Let's Play 1.11. We are back here, just in front of our log cabin, kicking things off as we usually do. And I've got some things to show you. I've been quite busy off camera, and I've done a fair bit of sort of grindy work that I figured that you probably wouldn't want to see in an actual episode. I've done a bit of sprucing up, and I've also worked on a farm and a few other little bits. So I'm going to get right to it and I'll show you. But first of all, it's snowing! Yay! I love the snow. I love the snow in Minecraft. It's awesome. It's such a nice alternative to rain. And yeah, I mean, it doesn't make any sound for a start off. So, you know, that's always good. But let's get right to this, and I'll show you what I've been up to. So first of all, I've done a bit of sprucing up downstairs in our basement area. Not much has happened up here, but as you can see, I've kind of put in some nice walling down here. I think that worked a lot nicer than the smooth stone that was there before, and I've just kind of made this this corridor a little bit taller and added in, like I say, a bit more detailing. And, you know, added in a few more stone slabs. I made this whole area 1 block higher as well, which I think works a little bit better. And it just makes it feel a little bit more roomier as well, which is always good, as, you know, it can feel a little cramped if you've got your base underground sometimes. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with this room as of yet. I did have some good suggestions come in on the comments on the last video, but do keep those rolling in, and perhaps we'll get to work at that in a future episode. But for now, we are going to continue with our enchantment room. We're hopefully going to get that finished off today. I think we should be in a position to do that now. So I will go back upstairs, and I will show you what I've been working on upstairs. And look how awesome the snow looks. When you just sort of look out your window, it just looks awesome. If I go upstairs here and you just take a peek out here, it just looks wicked with the sunset as well. Fantastic stuff. Okay, so I'm actually going to sleep through the night because it can be quite treacherous down in the plains area at night, as I have learned while I was actually building down there in between episodes. So I will we'll head down there now, and we'll go have a look. So as you can see, just the top of it there's a farm I've been working on, but I'll get you a better view just off the side here. And there you go. So as you can see, we've got plenty of cows now. As you can see, I got a lot of wheat growing, and yeah, definitely needed that to boost our cow population. I moved our tree farm a little bit over, so it was a little bit closer in with the rest of the things, and fenced it off as well, so that we weren't getting mobs in there while we were sort of clearing out the trees. So that's basically everything I've done. You may be able to just see a little bit of cobblestone there. I did make a bit of a start really on the path that leads down to this area from the base. And I'm thinking we should look at continuing or completing that in at least the second half of this episode. But for now, we'll head down there, and we'll get things rocking. So in fact, I will just show you the path. I'll show you the path that I've done right about now. I do want to put a bunch of stairs on there, so it's a little bit easier to walk up and down. And it has been snowing, so it's kind of obscured a bit of it. But it kind of just winds down here and along this way, and further along like so. It's kind of like I was taking inspiration from, I've done a few hikes up in the mountains, and it's completely covered up here, so you can see there's cobble here. But yeah, I'm taking a bit of inspiration for some of the hikes that I've done out in the mountains, and it kind of reminds me of like a mountain pass kind of snaking down the side of a hill. So I think it's going to look pretty cool. I think we're going to make it too wide in the final version. And like I say, we'll add some stairs on there as well, so we can actually walk up and down there without having to jump all the time. So, as you can see, we've got a crazy amount of cows here. And I think that should probably do us for the leather that we need. And here's the farm that we've been working on. And we've got a bunch of stuff growing in here. So we've got a couple of big patches of potatoes going on. A couple of pumpkins over there. These 4 middle patches are all wheat. And we've got melons growing over here. I managed to grow them up while I was building it. And managed to get enough melon seeds to fill a couple of patches. I've got sugarcane going on down here. And some beetroot as well. I've never really used beetroot, to be honest, to any real use, but you know, we've got it now. So if we ever do need it, then we can use it. I believe you can actually breed pigs with them, along with I believe you can breed, is it rabbits or is it carrots rabbits? I think it might be carrots for rabbits actually. And then beetroot for pigs, but you can also do pigs with carrots, I think. So yeah, I'm not really that sold on the usefulness of the beetroots, but we can get red dye out of them as well, which is okay, I guess, if we ever need red dye that urgently. So that's it for the farm. I think it's looking pretty cool. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just do another round of breeding of these cows just before we cut some of them down, to put it bluntly. We are going to need them for their leather, unfortunately, as much as it pains me to you know, to kill the awesome cows. You know, I do enjoy a good cow. So we're going to get right to that just after I've sort of farmed some of this wheat right here. We should get quite a lot of wheat from this. We've got 4 full patches here, so pretty cool stuff. And you probably notice as well that, I think I mentioned this in an earlier episode, because this is a snowy biome, we have to cover the water up. So the water is underneath all of these slabs here, so that's how the crops are getting the hydration. And the same for the sugarcane. I actually indented the sugarcane slightly by 1 block, because you never really cut down the bottom block anyway, so you know that's going to work fine just like that. So what we're going to do now is we will just do this sugarcane, and then we'll head over to the cow pen. I would quite like to, I think I mentioned in the last episode, get a bigger animal farm going on. Just a kind of a larger area, really, with, you know, multiple animals in it, so that we can, you know, have them fairly easily accessible if we do need them. Like I think I mentioned as well on the Halloween episode that I struggled to find chickens anywhere, so it would be handy to bring some over here. I'm not quite sure where we're going to find any, though. In fairness, and we do have our lovely polar bear just over there as well. I'm not actually sure if you can breed those. I'm pretty sure you can't, unfortunately, as I do know there is another polar bear just over that way as well. So we'll just finish this off here. I'm just trying to expand this carrot patch as well. As you can see, that's the least grown of all the crops. But we're going to leave it at that for now, and let's head over to the cow pen. And this is going to get a bit crazy. So let's just go around the edge here, and I'm just going to hold down right click, and hopefully we'll be able to get quite a few of them here. Might have to actually get in there with them, or do a bit of this actually. Seems to be working okay. There we go. Awesome stuff. And still not used all our wheat. I'm pretty sure there's more than 64 cows in here, so it's a crazy amount of cows. They're so cramped in there. I'm actually looking forward to kind of, I guess they're probably not, it's probably not a very enjoyable atmosphere being in there. So I'm probably going to be doing a favor by, you know, taking their leather. Okay. So I think that's about all of them that we can reach, at least from here anyway. So I'm going to actually use the axe for this, because last time I did it with the sword, I ended up getting all the, you know, all the mini-moves. So I don't want to do that, and I believe the axe will kill them in one hit. So we're going to, yep, there we go. Just takes a little bit longer to recharge, but nothing too major in this situation. Okay, and that's that done. As you can see, it's much more cleared out now. We do have a lot of mini-moves, and I thought I would leave a couple of the parents there, just so they're not sort of growing up alone. And yeah, I guess that's a bit better for them. Managed to get ourselves 52 leather and about 2/3 of a stack of beef. So we're pretty much sorted there. I think that should be enough leather. I am hoping that anyway. And just while I was doing that as well, actually, I wanted to mention another project that I'd like to work on and build somewhere in this vicinity is a little farmhouse. I think that would be pretty cool. And we can kind of store. At the moment, I've just got the kind of the seeds and just a few little bits that I use to create the farm, and a few other little bits for repair and some tools just specific to farming, really, down here, just so we can store that stuff in there. Maybe put a couple of furnaces in there, and yeah, I guess it would just be a nice little extra build to add on to our little area down here. So we're going to head back up here and let's see what we can do with this leather. Do have a bit of sugarcane as well that I think I left in this chest. So we'll run down here and collect that. Okay, so, oh, plenty. Absolutely loads of sugarcane. So we should be good for paper. And one thing I did notice, actually, while I was building this farm, it was actually last night. The zombie pathfinding is actually just crazy. They can see you from such a distance away now, and they will just kind of. There was at some points there was maybe like 6 or 7 zombies kind of on the outside of the enclosure, of the farm enclosure, just kind of waiting there. And on occasion I did pop out and deal with them, and. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that much of an easy task, I'm going to be honest with you. And along with that, one time when I did actually go out to deal with the zombies, a creeper came along and blew a massive hole in the floor. And that actually blew a hole in the cow pen. And as you saw there was a lot of cows. So you can only imagine the absolute pandemonium that ensued while I was trying to get those back in there at night with multiple zombies following me. And there was also those guys with the bows, I'm forgetting the names, shooting me as well. So overall, a pretty crazy experience. But yeah, that's why you probably saw there was so many torches down there now. And I'm pretty sure we're still going to need a fair more amount of torches down there before it's completely safe anyway while we're doing the farming. And you probably noticed as well, making this 1 block higher, we're fitting another furnace at the top there, which is always nice. So we need a bunch of paper, and I think I've already crafted some previously. I've got a little bit left there, and I'm thinking now we may not have enough wood, but we'll see how we get on. So we'll craft some paper to start with. And that should do for now. We'll see how we get on. We got 52 leather, so we're going to need a fair bit more paper than that. I do want to make as many bookcases as I can do, really. You know, we're not going to be hurting for sugarcane. And, yeah, I mean, even if we do get the amount of bookcases that we need for a normal enchantment table or a fully leveled up one, I'd still like to put more in here, to be honest. So it's kind of like a bit of a library or something like that, I guess. So let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, lovely stuff. That should be plenty. Absolutely plenty of books. And there we go. 52. Okay. So let's get a bunch of planks on the go. We'll get them as well. And there we go. Okay, so let's do that and that. And that. That'll get us 10 bookshelves. So that's definitely enough to finish the enchantment side of things off. And I don't think it has to be too high. I'm not sure, but let's just do it like that. There we go. That'll give us a fully leveled enchantment table. We've got 2 bookcases left over. And for now, I think I'm going to leave it as that. And I'm going to play with some ideas for the bookcases a little bit later on. 22 books left, though, so that's pretty handy. We can always make enchanted books as well if we do want to do that at some stage. So that we can kind of pick and choose what kind of enchantments that we want. So, not too bad. And I had 2 paper there as well. So we'll stick these in there like so. Okay. Awesome. So now it's time to do an enchantment table. And I've just realized we do not have any obsidian. That is because we haven't made a diamond pick yet. So what we shall do is we'll make a diamond pick and I will nip down into the mineshaft and see if we can get ourselves some obsidian. I'm pretty sure there was plenty available down there, especially in the ravine. We might even be able to see somewhere from the top that we can just pop down to and get some. So there we go. Our very first diamond pickaxe, and we'll stick our helmet on for this journey. And that's it really. So let's head down to the ravine. And we'll stick our shield on as well. Just because we don't want to be taking any chances while we're down there. Okay. Awesome stuff. Okay guys, so made it down back into the cave and found ourselves a lava source, converted that into obsidian. There was a bit of other lava kicking about actually, and that's actually used up my my water bucket, so I can't use that to my advantage here to help me out in gathering this. But let's see how we get on. It's not the biggest of areas, but we only need 4 for the enchantment table, so shouldn't be too bad. There we go, and we'll go over. It's a bit cramped down here, isn't it? Yeah, we'll go for this one. And there we go. Awesome stuff. Fantastic. So let's get back up to the base and we will make our enchantment table. Okay, alright, so we are back in our little basement. So we'll grab a couple of diamonds, and that is, we need a book as well. 1 book, 2 diamonds, 4 obsidian. I'm sure you all know it. And here we go. Boom. Fantastic. Awesome. So we've got our enchantment table. We'll stick that down just there. Get this lit up in here. And see how light it is, in fact. Yeah, I think we should be okay. Oh no, it's actually a bit dark. So we'll stick another one there. Just so it's light enough. And if you have not used that before, in fact, if you press F3 and you look at where it says, just under biome, it says light level. And what you want to be looking at is you want to be looking at where it says the number just before block. So that's the light level that's lit currently on that block. So as you can see, it says 0 sky because there's, obviously this isn't open to the air, so the sky doesn't get any light down here. If I was outside, that might say, it would probably say, pretty low number right now because it's nighttime, but during the day it would probably say 15, and then, it would give you, the number next to it would then be what that block would be at night, say for instance, so under conditions where mobs could spawn. So, yeah, handy little trick if you ever want to work out whether your base is light enough or not. Okay, so let's get right to this then. So what I'd like to do is, first of all, we're going to enchant our diamond pickaxe. And let's have a quick look here at what we've got. So, bit of lapis. We're going to need that. Okay, so we'll throw the diamond pickaxe in there. And let's hope... Oh, it says level 28. So... Okay, so we need some more. We need some more bookshelves. I think we may actually need them in the corners here. Then, I think they count. I didn't realize they did, but we've got some bookshelves left, and we've still got plenty of books. So that's not an issue. Not an issue at all. We'll make another one there, and let's see how we get on with that. There we go. Putting those parkour skills to use. If you've watched any of my adventure maps, you'll have seen a few parkour challenges going on there, and yeah, it's not really something I've ever done before. There we go, level 30. Fantastic stuff. So, cross your fingers for me. Let's hope for something good. So we're definitely going to get Unbreaking 3 and Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 3. Okay, not too bad, but again, not too great. I was really hoping for, you know, Silk Touch or Fortune, but, you know, they are rare for a reason, so there we go. We do obviously have our mending book as well, in case we want to put that on there, and we've got a couple of other bits here, which we can potentially put to use at a later stage. But I don't think we really want to put mending on that just yet. Perhaps if we get something a little bit further down the line, potentially a Fortune or Silk Touch, maybe an enchanted book might be an idea to do that. In fact, I might even do that in a second. So we'll make ourselves a sword as well. Been waiting for this moment. Been using the iron sword for far too long now. And there we go, our first diamond sword. Let's enchant this one as well. So cross your fingers. And there we go. Fire aspect 2, sharpness 4, looting 3. I'm pretty happy with that actually. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I don't really know what more I could have asked for. I guess looting is the main one really, and sharpness. So yeah, that's not too bad actually. Not too bad for the diamond sword, and we've still got 32 levels, which is fantastic. So we might as well make use of them. And we've got a bunch of books as well, so let's throw some of that stuff in there. In fact, let's have a look. So we've got 5 diamonds left, so we can't make a diamond chest plate. So we may as well just save the rest of those for when, you know, when we can make a diamond chest plate. And yeah, so we'll do some books, seeing as though we've got absolutely tons of levels to use still. So we'll throw a book in here, and we'll throw a piece of lapis. Smite 3. Ooh, I mean, can you get multiple enchantments on books? I don't actually think you can. So if I take that, is that just going to be Smite 3? Because that is terrible if it is that. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, Smite 3. There we go. So yeah, I mean, I guess what we could do here is, instead of using Smite isn't the greatest, so we'll go for Fire Protection. Fire Protection 1. Okay, not great, but it's got rid of the Smite enchantment, so I'll throw another book in there. Aqua Affinity, Sharpness, or Power. So, am I able to combine Sharpness 2 with Sharpness 4? Does that make Sharpness... Would that make Sharpness 5, or does it need to be 2 Sharpness 4? I'm not sure. Let's see, though. Let's see. We do have a Power book. No, we don't. We've got a Punch book. So, that could be quite good combined with our Punch book. So, we'll go for Power 1. There. It's not too bad. Still got 29 levels. Let's see. So that's Sharpness 3, Projectile Protection, and then Power 1. So let's do a Power 1 again, and then we can combine those together to get Power 2. So that's alright. That's not too bad. And still not getting any anything really that we can use on a pickaxe though, which is unfortunate. 28 levels left, so it's knocked out the level 30 enchantments. And I would really like to try for those level 30s. So let's see. What have we got on here? Efficiency 3. Okay, so let's just do efficiency 1. That's just one level. Why not? And efficiency 4. Okay, now that is interesting because we could put that on our diamond pickaxe. That could be pretty cool. So I'm going to leave it there because we don't have 30 levels. That enchantment should stay there for next time we come back to this. So we'll put these in here with the rest of our books. And we've got a bunch of those. Awesome. Okay, so we'll just tidy things up here and stick all the things back in the chest. And I actually think we're going to cut it there. We're going to leave this episode just there as it is. I think we've done okay there. We've got a looting 3 sword and our pretty okay pickaxe. It's granted it's going to mine us things out a lot quicker. And there's nothing really that I can test this sword out on right now because it's not nighttime. But we'll do that at the start of next episode. So yeah, not too bad stuff. Pretty pleased with that. So we've got our enchantment room almost complete. We've put in all of our bookcases, which gets us up to a level 30 enchantment table. And we are definitely going to do a bit more for sprucing up of this room. Probably put some more bookcases in there. Not exactly sure just yet where they're going to go, but we'll definitely do that. And I might even do that off camera in between episodes. But like I say, that's going to be it for now. So thank you very much for watching once again. If you liked the video, please do let me know by leaving me a like down below. If you've got any comments or suggestions for this room, please do let me know once again in the comments. Thank you for all your suggestions so far. And like I say, that'll be it. So thanks again. If you really like this video and you want to see more from this series or some adventure maps that I'm doing constantly on the channel, please do subscribe for more. So that's all for now. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.